Morning everyone, I'm going to attempt to do another little loft update video. There's going to be lots of banging and interruption, I'm sure, and it's a really dark and gloomy day, so I've got the lights kind of blaring. Blaring or glaring? I've got the lights on, it's all a bit warm today, but I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. I don't know why I put week 1 on that first video, because I just knew I wouldn't be able to keep up with how many weeks this is. Although someone did ask in the last video how long this whole project is meant to take, and I replied saying that a loft company told us it should take 6 to 8 weeks, but that's just to do the shell of the loft. Like I mentioned, they wouldn't do all the finishing kind of bathroom cupboards and stuff. So we're hoping, you know, to be done. I told you there'd be interruptions. Hello? Oh, in Brighton. Yes, I'm the person who ordered it. Yeah, that's right. If you could just leave it outside, they've got a new baby, so they probably just can't get to the door right now. Great, thank you so much. So we're hoping to be done by the end of October. I don't know, I'm having a baby in November, so that's kind of our deadline really. Finished or not, I don't want building work going on when we have a newborn and I'm, you know, recovering and all of that. So if we have to do finishing touches later, that is fine. So that's kind of the timescale. Updates in terms of what's happened since I last spoke to you guys. I can't really tell you until Rich goes up to the roof and films it and shows me, because I can't see what's up there, but I'm pretty sure the steels arrived. I saw those arrive. So they've put the steels down and then they've put like the kind of wooden slatting things that go on top of the steels, which basically makes the floor, like elevates the floor. And that's why you lose so much head height, because they don't just like plonk, you know, you don't just like do it in the roof, you don't plonk it on top of this floor. They have to kind of elevate it a bit, I guess. So Rich will go up at some point. It's getting dark now, so by the time we put Gray to bed, it's too dark for him to go up. So when he finds a time to go up, he will vlog and show you guys what's going on up there. But I'll show you what's happening inside the house. We had a chat with our builder last week because I basically wanted to express to him that my anxiety is all around kind of having the big, messy, dusty part of this build right at the end when I'm just about to have a baby. Like everyone says, it's right at the end when they break through and put the staircase in, that's the worst part. And I just know, like, I'm gonna want to be nesting, I'm gonna want to be getting things ready, and it's just been like the anxiety has been building. So I just wanted to express that to him. You know, he's a friend of ours, we know him well, we trust him, so I wanted to just see what he thought. And I basically was trying to tell him that we're not going to be using this room upstairs like straight away. It's an office, it's a spare room. If the bathroom isn't done, that's not the end of the world. So I just wanted to tell him that the priority for me is getting this built and getting the dusty bit out the way as soon as possible. The priority isn't like having a perfectly tiled bathroom. If that has to be done next year, I'm fine with that. I just want the space built. And he said, well, we don't have to do the knocking through bit at the end. And that weekend we were about to go to Suffolk to see Rich's family. So he said, you know, we can do it this weekend if you want. We can break through and then we can kind of cover it all up again and secure it and make it, you know, watertight, make it security tight. And then that big breaking through bit is done. And I'm not being naive. I know that there's still going to be dusty bits to come when they put the staircase in, and also just the plaster dust is just like awful and like never goes away. But the fact that the main kind of breaking through bit was done whilst we went away for the weekend, I feel really good about that. So let me show you what we have now. And also we came back from the weekend and there was like no dust anywhere. I don't know how he did it. He's a genius. My sister said when hers was broken through, the house was just absolutely covered. The carpet was destroyed. So I don't know if he put something down to like catch everything. I don't know. But I think they did tidy up a bit, but it's so good. So this is our staircase, and the new stairs will go up here to the loft. And as you can see, our ceiling is gone. So this is what it looks like now. It's bigger than I thought. I thought they were just going to take off this section, but for whatever reason, they've taken off this whole section. So we'll get a new bit of roof there, I guess. And then this is where the staircase will go. So it is a bit louder now, a little bit colder than before, but they've put on so many layers and insulation that it's really not bad at all. And yeah, this is what we are left with now. There was one minor accident where something kind of fell through and they didn't realise we've got a little hole in our bathroom ceiling, but they'll patch that up. And then I guess the only issue we're having, not issues, but a lot of the dust is coming through our spotlights. So we're getting like kind of dirt like this in our bathroom pretty much every day the builders are here. We're also getting a few cracks, like this is in Gray's bedroom. This is in my office, but cracks are bound to happen, and I know that they will fill them up, cover them up, sort it out, and they won't like leave anything like that undone, which is why I'm really glad actually that we went with our builder, because he will always make sure that things are left in like a really nice state. So it's bound to happen. They're literally building on top of our house. Like the banging is insane. It's so loud. Sometimes I genuinely feel like the roof is going to fall through, but I trust them, I know it's not. It's pretty insane. So many people commented who aren't from the UK who said it's so different, like how it works in the UK, it's so crazy. But yeah, that we've basically got this like loft space, and we can't go higher than the ceiling, than the roof that's already there. So they take the back of the roof off, they keep the front, although we're redoing ours, they take the back of the roof off, you can hear the noise, and that's where they build the dormer, which is like a new roof that's like more rectangular. It'll all make sense when it starts coming together, but that's kind of the update so far. Also, another update. This is our current bathroom plan. So this is a chimney breast here, which goes into the shower, and this is a little niche where you can put products. There's a kind of long shower tray here. This was a sliding door. You enter this way. This was the sink and the toilet window here, and the window would be like frosted. But I think I'm going to change it around. I think I'm going to ask if we could put the sliding door so the entrance is here. Then I'll have this long wall here, and I could put like a mirror there. And then the sink here, so the sink's by the window, the toilet's by the shower, have like a shower screen there. I think that kind of just makes more sense to me, but I'm worried as to why the architect or the interior designer, why neither of them recommended that. I feel like maybe something's wrong, that's why, but it just makes more sense to me, I think, so I'm going to look into that. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is this air purifier. It's from Blue Air. We've very kindly been given this by the company, and then we've got a bigger one downstairs that's on loan, and this is just so great because, like I said, I've been really worried about the dust, and this just like totally clears the air. It comes on automatically. It can like detect when there's like dust in the air, or like pet hairs, or like all different kinds of things. So we've been keeping this in the bedroom and having it on like most of the time, and it's really clever. You can see where like the little light comes on and it like detects what's going on in the air. So this has been giving me a little bit of peace of mind that we're not breathing in too much dust. But like I said, it's actually not that dusty yet, but it's definitely going to get worse. This is the other air purifier. Now this one, this is not ours, we are borrowing this. It's so super fancy. Look how great it looks. This is better for big open spaces. I'll link this one down below. I don't know the full name for it off the top of my head. It kind of detects when there's things in the air. So like I've just got a bit closer. I've probably just put perfume on, so it's gone a bit orange, and it's gonna like detect the stuff in the air. This one also connects to an app. It can tell you the quality of the air. And what I like about this one is that this one, they've done research and proven that it can also help remove COVID from the air. So I like having this downstairs. If we've got visitors around, I'll just pop it on. So like Rich just showed me the app. You can like control it all from your phone, and it tells you like how polluted the air is. Very interesting.
So I've just come up to have a look at how they're getting on. And as you can see, they've put all the steels in to create the suspended floor. Most of the joists are in as well. That's down here is where they're broken through, so they'll finish that later on. And then now they've started to build the frame of the dormer. So as you can see here, they've got the steel running along here into the wall, and then as I carefully step through, you see they've started to build and put the joists in for that as well. So it's all starting to take shape. So just another little update. They made a bit more progress. As you can see here, basically the whole frame is now built. And that's the roof bit there. And then as you can see here, as I just move forward, this is the opening for the skylight, for the staircase to be there. And then if you look straight ahead here, this is going to be the bathroom window. And the bathroom's going to come up to about here where the chimney breast is. So it's going to be like this little square here, and then our floor to ceiling glass windows, with the top bits will just open push out, so for safety reasons. And then as you can see here, all the rest of the frame, and then our eaves they'll build and fit out where we can for storage.
Guys, excuse that I'm not going to show my face in this clip,
because I look like this and I've lost my voice and I'm just constantly ill at the moment. So I'm going to turn you around, but this is why my voice sounds weird. I got a couple more floor samples from Quick Step. I ordered a couple of darker ones, and this one I quite liked out of the two. The other one was too grey toned. It's this colour. It's very similar to our one downstairs, which I like. I know it has a knot, but they tend to, if you look at the photo of this online, they don't all have this, so the pattern doesn't repeat too much. They kind of alternate. It's showing up a little bit cool tone in the camera. And then the other one I quite liked was this one. So they are totally different, and I was trying to decide whether I wanted to go for a light floor, which I can imagine would make the room feel bigger, or I just go for the sort of vibe that I like, which is this sort of like mid-tone brown. It's a bit more of a mid-century look. In the end, I ended up calling up and finding out stock levels, because everyone has said that there has been stock issues with Quick Step and laminate flooring recently. Turns out this is out of stock and we wouldn't be able to get it till February, so I just put it out of my mind because I really just want to get this sorted. Without a floor, we can't even use it as storage. So I phoned up and there was a minimal amount of stock on this, like not much, and they go so quickly. So I just made the order. I just made the decision and I did it. And I thought, you know what, if it ends up feeling like it's too dark, it's not going to be the end of the world. I can put a massive rug, a bit like we have in our lounge over there. I could put a massive rug down, which I would do anyway. And I think the tones will be really nice in a loft room. I think it will feel cozy. So, you know what, I was really like umming and ahhing, and then I decided to just make a decision. And I've ordered the floor, which feels like a big moment. So very excited for that to arrive in a couple of weeks. Sorry about my voice. Oh, it literally feels like one thing after the other at the moment. But anyway, I'm going to end this little loft update video here. I'll start another one again soon. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to show you my face. Hope you've enjoyed these update videos, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.